Hey everybody, so today we're going to be deploying a static website on Navegante. Navegante is a Neopast designed to help everybody move to production. Whether you're a vibe coder or a senior software engineer, you should be able to deploy your apps, your services, and anything on Navegante very, very seamlessly and painlessly. So let's do it. So you could log into Navegante. I've actually already logged in, and you could create your first project. And what you could do is that you could integrate your GitHub app with Navegante. So you just need to install the Navegante GitHub app onto an organization of your choosing. And in this case, we're going to deploy the Astro deploy sample, which is our Astro static website template. And once it connects to GitHub, all you need to do is select the repository that you want to deploy. And we actually have 4 plans here. So we have the Hobby plan, the Hobby Plus plan, the Pro plan, and the Enterprise plan. So the difference between these 4 plans are that the usage of the amount of resources that is allocated to your infrastructure. So since we're deploying a static website, we could choose the Hobby plan. You could choose a project name. So add Astro project deploy sample. Click Create Infrastructure Project, which will create the VPS behind the scenes on our infrastructure. Once that's done, you could click Configure. And we actually start a V0 deployment, which is a parking page, just to make sure that your resources are actually working correctly. So this actually just takes around a minute to get set up. So let's wait for this to finish up. Okay, cool. So we now see some of the deployment logs in the background. So let's wait for this deploy to finish. Cool. So now that it's completely deployed, we could actually see all of the logs here. And you could click Visit Fallback Website, which will basically show you the Navegante parking page. And when we go back, we could actually click the purple deploy button and choose the branch that we want to deploy. So in this case, we could choose main. And what's special about Navegante is that you could actually leave it up to us to figure out what your configuration of your deployment is going to look like. So obviously you could take your best guess here as to, okay, like if I know I'm deploying a JavaScript project, you could click JavaScript and you could click Node version 20, for example. But you actually don't need to click this. Our platform actually takes the first best guess as to getting your code online as quickly as possible. But obviously, feel free to give your configuration details if you know them off the top of your head. But if you don't need to input any of these settings anyway. So click Deploy. Click Show Status. And this should also start another deployment. Cool. So the logs showed up quickly this time because I think once the cold boot is finished, then all of the subsequent boots are basically all hot. And we should be able to see the site begin to load. So now a parking page will probably take about 1 minute to finish deploying. So let's see how long this is going to take. Okay, so it looks like the push has finished. Okay, cool. Finished in 52 seconds. Click Show Details, and you can see all the logs. You could click Visit Fallback Website and give it a quick refresh. And cool. Now our Astro website is deployed on Navegante. And stay tuned for the next video where we'll show you how to deploy a Rails website as well as a Django website. Bye.